this, shall we? That awkward moment when I can't find the doofer to turn my TV down so you don't get that weird echo. Oh. It's where we keep all our remotes under my butt. Hello, welcome. Sorry, had to find my TV remote. Cool, right. Welcome back to this. This will be the last council stream, I think. I think I'm in the last episode. Oh, apparently, according to this save file, I'm in mind jail. So if Darren from Bag of Knives was here, he'd start singing the Oz theme tune. Right.
But there must be a way. Rational.
What was it? Oh yeah, that's right. I was in the imagination land. So I've spoken to Imagination Land Mother. Oh shit! It's been so long since I played this that I can't actually remember the controls. Right, there we go. So what was it like? I've time stopped, and I've got to find Sir Holm inside his mind palace. And now things are just going to get like really fucking abstract. Alright, cool.
What am I doing here now? Nothing seems real.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here?
It's a brilliant question.
I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me.
Oh yeah, Sir Holm's dying.
Yes.
That's right.
Not a minute to lose.
Okay. Press square to reorganize the characters depending on their affinities. Oh, okay.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
Analyze the situation. I think he's just got a... He's just immune to conviction. Oh. Hi,
It's
alright.
not really Elizabeth, it's another demon who wants to protect Holm from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Okay.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Okay, so... Alright, I'm here at the end. So I just need to get these guys in the right order, so that's fine.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Al-Azif back from him.
Hello, welcome. We're still in this weird mind palace from the end of the last stream. I have to like somehow, so I've got all these guys in a row, and I have to figure out, basically put them all in the right order. Oh, right, okay. Right. Okay. So far that makes sense. That's Emma. That's Emily. Emily only trusts me. Emma needs to be next to Emily. Between Mortimer and Elizabeth Adams needs to go between Mortimer and Ian. I mean, I haven't actually examined all of them yet, but we'll figure that
I
out.
won't let him attack his brother.
Wait, what? Was that a guy's voice?
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
I mean, a symbolic level, do you mean a literal level?
Wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon
But
who wants to protect home from Mortimer.
I-
On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
I'm aware. That's what I did.
Stay with me, Louis.
Stay
We
with me,
must take
Louis.
Alazif back from him.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
Okay. Oh, well, they're next to... Well, they are next to one another.
Whatever happens, I trust him and only him. I must take the book back to him.
Gregory.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
Right, hang on. Oh! There we go. Oh, that was unexpectedly kind of easy. Also, I'm glad it wasn't trial and error. I'm glad it was just a case of as soon as it's sorted, it just fixes itself.
Looks like I've succeeded. They've all disappeared.
Yay!
It's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
Honestly, this guy starts dying and he gets all pushy. Right. Just gonna see if there's any items I can pick up in Mind Jail. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Mind Jail. Oh, almost walked past it. Oh, okay, so we're in Emily's room again. Okay. There's bugger all here. Oh, except, oh, hi. That's weird.
Is anyone there?
Yes, I'm
I know
here.
you were there. Help
What?
me. Help!
What are you doing here?
You. It wasn't enough for you to let me be killed.
Oh.
You have to come here and stop babbling away at me.
This is Emma.
Fool. You couldn't have stopped her from shooting, could you?
Wait, Emma, you're the one who passed yourself off as Emily. You decided you wanted to play with us. You pushed your sister to the edge, and now this is the result. It's got nothing to do with me.
I only wanted to exist for one brief moment. Spending my life in her shadow, being her double, it wasn't enough. I must have taken up too much room again.
That's not what I said.
Only appearing to carry out the basest of chores. How ungrateful of me to want to exist, to make my own choices. It suits you to think that it's all my fault.
Whatever.
Be that as it may, Louis, we have no time to lose. Help me, please.
What on earth is she talking about?
Come on, you're dead.
No, there's got to be a solution. I am made of the same stuff as you. I already survived a gunshot at point-blank range. I will survive this. Help
What?
me. I'll go mad if I stay here any longer. I must have been here several months. I stopped counting from... Hang on. What are you doing here? Are you dead?
Right, actually, I'm gonna double check. Is Emma and Emily... Nope, they're the same person. Nope, there she is. That's really weird. Look, no manipulation, no questioning. Okay.
Look, never mind. Don't take this the wrong way, but it would take too long to explain it all.
But you can move about, can't you?
Oh, okay.
I'm not dead, Emma.
So you should be able to help me.
Right, so I've got no, I don't know, or she got what she deserved. That's... all of those are basically no. I think... I mean, I don't know, but I think this game is beginning to suffer a wee bit of, like, final chapter, let's just rush it syndrome. I don't know.
Emma, I have no idea of what's going on. How do you expect me to help you?
There must be a way. I beg you, promise you will help me, Louis.
Right, if there's anyone in chat and they want to vote on that, feel free. Otherwise, I'm going to flip a coin. He says, with no coin in hand. Cool. I promise nothing.
Emma, how can you expect me to promise anything under these conditions?
Don't leave me, Louis.
Look, I don't want to get your hopes up, Emma. I hope you understand. Farewell.
No, Louis. No! Louis! No! Don't leave me. Louis! Filthy scum, I'll kill you. I'll
What?
get out of here and I'll come looking for you, Louis de Richet. Do you hear me? I will find you.
Fine then. Fucking come for it.
I must be quick.
My memories. I'm losing my sense of who. Louis? Are you there?
Yes. Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste.
Right. Okay, so we've got random burst pictures. Are these? No.
He broke the rules.
Oh, I thought that was a person. This sounds... Oh, right, okay, that looks like the exit. I'll double check. Aye, that'll be the exit, because that's to Elizabeth's room. Whereas there's a puzzle to actually do here, so I'll aye, because these look like...
Can't hold out.
I don't want to go skipping stuff. Once this game's finished,
I must speak to you.
I'll be playing... Oh, here we go.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same...
Right.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
Okay.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react. And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
This memory is important, but it's as if there's something missing. There must be an order to this.
Okay.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
Oh yeah. Oh well, that was your fault. You shouldn't be drinking someone else's tea, my man.
The blood that Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon. Home won't survive it. Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
Oh, okay then.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed
His
I should
spoon.
come back to this later.
Come back to the spoon later.
me to bring Emily.
Right.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier. He allowed me to bring Emily back
Okay.
again to this conference.
No, not yet.
The reason I didn't use the skill thing there was just because I don't know how much more. I don't have very much honey left or effort points, so.
Charles Francois.
Ooh,
He's talking about Charles-François d'Angennes and Françoise d'Aubigné. They were contemporaries of Louis XIV. This has nothing to do with what brought home here. I had to look somewhere else.
okay.
Dear Countess Dunostat.
I heard about this story. The Countess was apparently an acquaintance of Sir Gregory, but this has nothing to do with what's happening at the manor. I can put that one to the side.
Okie dokie. Imagine this is how you could just sort your memories out. You just get a wee man to run in and look at a bunch of broken portraits. Just be like, we'll get rid of this one. But then you've got rogue ones that go in and take away your cherished memories. Oh, yeah, that sounds cool.
Analysis is correct, but
Going in,
there's
killing
no
good
link to
memories.
What interests me
And
here?
it's like as a form of punishment. It's like, oh, did you have a good childhood? Well, it's gone now, motherfucker.
France, so much effort, so much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion. I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
Alright.
France, so much effort, so much.
That's not the right direction. I must concentrate on the important memories, the ones that led home into this situation.
Okay. It's not 100% clear what I'm really meant to be doing here.
Previous conference, that's when Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's
Okay.
how this whole thing began.
It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This
the
is the
Hillsborough
first event that
sisters
brought
here.
home here.
He knew it.
Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Right, so the first memory is that. Okay.
I recalled Sparta.
Oops.
I recalled Sparta. I recalled Sparta, of my exchanges back then with my brother. I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then, shutting him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees.
That's not right.
And when Elizabeth...
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for home. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
Okay.
He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
I must have missed a memory.
Right, I'll check out this other memory, but then I think it's the one that where I arrived with Emily at the docks.
He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually...
What have I missed?
What have I missed? Nothing. You've missed nothing. Right, okay.
Louis,
What? Bloody call him a name.
I recalled Sparta.
There we go. That won't make any more noises.
France. So much effort.
Right, okay. Now, don't get me wrong, I like a good puzzle, but at the same time, like, they could have made the area a bit smaller. I know they're just reusing areas from previously in the game. But jeez, oh.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
There's something missing.
What? What do you mean there's fucking something missing? Come along now. No, get off this. Stop
And the
that.
cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
Meh.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this
Oh wait,
con-
this. Oh,
He
dumb,
allowed
dumb,
me to
dumb,
bring
dumb, dumb, dumb,
Emily
dumb.
back again to this conference, supposedly to find her.
I'm on the right track here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I didn't want to believe it.
Yeah. Like I've enjoyed this game. I've not like I don't like the characters in it, like, but I don't think they're meant to be
Who
that
arrives at the
particularly
same time
likable.
as Emily?
Getting closer to him.
Cool. Now is it that one? Oops.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
I should come back to this later.
The actually one of the free games this month for PlayStation is Vampire
He's coming.
or Vampire or however you want to say it with the Y in it. Gives a pretty good. Oh no, that's just a random fucking story. I might give that a wee go, but at the same time I'm playing Bloodborne on a Sunday, so that's like don't want to double down on losing my mind in games with weird difficulties.
I recalled Sparta. And when Elizabeth, he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth disappeared,
Ah, okay. Oh no, we're on it. Excellent. So yeah, this hasn't been like the most exciting game to watch, but it's still got an interesting enough story. Like, it's all political gubbins and like he said, she said kind of at the start, but it's gotten. Well, it's thrown a few curveballs at this point in the game where it's like, oh yeah, you're a demon. Oh yeah, everyone's related and they're all demons.
I should come back to this later.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
No,
Come to me,
no.
France. So much effort.
Right, okay, so got that one. That Spartacus one is just butts.
I recall Sparta. He feeds Louis. He stuffed his
This one?
son with an occult knowledge that we
Getting to the end here.
Ah, cool, nice. Hello, Darnbrock, how you doing? You've come to the tuning into the exciting conclusion to this exciting game. As you can see, I'm just running around an abstract area that they're just copy and pasting from earlier in the game to make a puzzle. It's great. Oh, I'm saying that. I'm being a bit harsh in the game. It's been okay.
His children are gathered together. Yes. Yeah.
How you doing, Darren? Have you decided what you guys are doing tonight on Bag of Knives? Or is it a surprise? Ooh, Left 4 Dead 2, nice. Was that all the memories? I'm just going to check that teaspoon one. That'd be really. I'd really enjoy watching you play Left 4 Dead 2. Actually, that'd be really cool. It's actually one of those games. So back when I PC gamed a lot, it's one of the games on my Steam account that I've put the most hours into. I fucking played the shit out of it.
And the cherry on the cake. And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from being able to leave this body. He cut off all communication with Father and brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier?
It's really well put together.
A traitor!
And I don't normally play
Stop
like
him now.
co-op
Hurry,
games.
Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. If you have managed to follow my thoughts, come to me quickly.
But it was that way where it's like, whenever you get grabbed, like by the tongue ones, I'm just sort of like, instead of like saying where I was, and saying what was attacking me, I just like start going, over here, tonguey, grabby, he's got me. Like absolutely zero proper communication. Ooh, this is new. Emancipated. I'm liking the lighting.
Louis, hurry! He's coming!
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind. He's getting ready to pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What?
It's a bit of afternoon
You have
blue.
succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak. I can feel him entering.
Oh no.
I can no longer keep him out.
Oh, come on.
He's coming.
Oh, what is with this dialogue? A bit of Blue Monday, I saved up all my Blue Monday for this Saturday. This is a week's worth of blue right there. I blew myself. You did say. Oh, right, okay. That completely passed me by. Right. Okay. Oh, since as you're a participating member of the audience, Darren, I can either tell him Mortimer's here or say nothing. Say nothing.
You can still do something, Louis. Don't let him get away with all this so easily. I implore you.
Ooh, right, okay. But big decision time. Follow Mortimer or... Ooh. Believe neither. Is this a chance to go my own way? But not sing, you know. Might flip a coin. Oh no, we've established I don't have any coins. I'm but a pauper. It's up to you guys. Follow? Cool.
I'm sorry, Uncle, but I've decided to follow Father.
But how can you trust him?
Because he's my
father, and
dad.
there's so much he has to show me. I'm not responsible for what happened to you. That's your business, the two of you.
You are just as mad as he is, Louis. You'll end up just like him.
Whatever.
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
You will be punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't be there to see it, will you?
Oh. No.
You will be punished.
I'd appreciate, like, I realise we're just batting around the term demon, but it'd be cool if I could have met a shell's spirit. I don't know who that is, but okay. Oh, that might have been in Elizabeth's. That might have been in the portrait I didn't go into. Basically, because I thought that was a way of skipping things. Okay, right, fair enough. Well, that's us a wee bit further. Can taste the ending. Ooh. Apologies. Hey. I have no books. Oh dear.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
I invited you, said piss
We
off.
won, Louis. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
Oh, okay. Sure. That's some loophole logic, but I'll take it.
He was your brother. Why did you kill him? He never meant you any harm.
Oh, Louis, I am exhausted. Let's talk about this later.
I mean, it doesn't...
No.
It
Tell me
doesn't
why
cost me
now.
anything.
I want to understand.
Stubborn as a mule.
Yeah,
After
damn right.
centuries of trying to convince him, I assure you I had no other option than to do away with him. He would never have allowed me to depose our father. In the past, he had already opposed me, and sometimes very violently. He seemed to you like a man of peace, because you did not represent any danger to him. But I can assure you, He was not.
He didn't really
with
seem
anything
like,
to do
to
with
me
our
like a man of
father.
peace. Like
he would
Ian
be
Holm,
merciless.
Ian Holm. It's
In
not
any
Ian Holm.
case,
It's Gregory
what's
Holm.
done is done. I'm
He'd
going
been
to
giving me
rest
nothing
in
but
the
fucking
dining
grief
room.
this whole time.
Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
I did well not to follow home.
But going by
Come on,
what was going on in the
let's get it
Mind
over
Palace
with
there,
and join Mortimer in the
getting rid of Elizabeth Adams at the start was actually something beneficial to this route that I've taken. Because if she'd still been around, she was actually a demon who would have protected home. Oh, it's Shadow. Never mind. So that bit might have actually been harder if she was still about. Oh, I keep thinking that's honey. Join Mortimer in the dining room. Didn't Mortimer just say he was going to bed?
Right. Now's the time to join Mortimer. I won't be able to go back after...
Actually, right, hang on. Apparently, I think that's the game's subtle way of going. Right, we're about to hit the end times, so I think I might be able to go upstairs and talk to folk. A bit silly to ignore the fact that he said I've sent everyone to the room and then not go to everyone's room. I've read that. Well, have I read that?
Dear E.
Aha. Hello? Okay. Oh, that's weird. How bizarre. Okay. Oh no, I just can't go through these doors. Super. Super duper. Alright. Let's try Napoleon. Let's see if I can give him another slap. Nope, apparently not. Peru? Nope, okay. This might be a wee exercise in futility, actually. Is that the... Oh, that's the tower room. Don't need to go in there. Aha! Volner. This angry mustachioed man. Though to be fair, he's never in his fucking room. Every time I go in here, it's like empty. Then I start sort of helping myself to stuff and he always walks in. And I've done that like 2 or 3 times in this game. I'm just sort of like...
Johan,
Louis, I haven't the time.
what are you doing?
I'm getting out of here. What do you think? And going as far away as possible. Sir Gregory is dead. And in case you haven't grasped it yet, I am no longer safe here. If you value your life, you had better do the same.
Hey, wait a second.
No, I haven't time. Good luck in the future.
Oh, fair enough. It's fucking scarpered. Do you know, weirdly enough, the one person that seems to be the innocent in all this seems to be Washington. Like, as far as I'm aware, he's just the one chump that kind of just turned up. Going, oh, I just want to make the world better. And then everyone else has, like, an agenda. Okay, so Washington locked his door. That's not a door. Okay, priest doesn't want to talk to me either. Oh, I can go into my own room. Let's see if someone's skulking about. Rooting through my garbage. Aha! Nope, no one? Okay. Fair enough. Right, okay, well, the game has done nothing but, like, punish me for at the end of a chapter saying, oh, you could have gone and talked to this person, and now I've actually taken the prompt and there's no one to fucking talk to except Volner. Okay, oh well, guess I'm gonna go talk to Morty boy. I mean, this game has been vastly different to what I thought it was. Going in, I just thought it was like episodic choice making, like a Telltale game, but it's actually doing a wee bit more than that.
Right. Now's the time to join Mortimer. I won't be able to go back after... Here we go.
Here we go.
Louis, I was expecting you.
I know.
Do you feel better?
Yes, don't worry, I'll be all right. I wanted to speak with you about what's going to happen next. But before we begin, I would like you to give me back the Holy Lance, please. Now that Gregory is gone, you won't be needing it anymore, and I prefer to put it back in its place.
Oh. Right. Do I give it to him or do I keep it? Put this. So. Could be I mean, right, so the way the way I've been playing, it's like I seem to be following Mortimer pretty much to the letter. And he has like he's been honest enough to be like, look, I'm a demon, you're a demon, here's your powers, I'm gonna kill this guy, follow me, I've got a plan. He hasn't 100% told me what the plan is. Everyone around me seems to be going, he's gonna kill me, or following him is gonna get me killed. And I'm like, well, no, I'm sorry. Like, maybe not necessarily by him. Maybe killed by demons on tour. Exactly, mad demons on tour. Well, so going with mad demons on tour. Should I give him back the lance then, and we can be mad demons on tour together? Demons on tour. I think I'll go for eye on that.
Here you are, Father.
Thank you. Congratulations, by the way. You managed to find the right one among all the copies. I'm impressed. This conference will have been one of the most eventful I've ever known.
I'll just have to take your word for it.
Before I get to why we're here, you must know that I've been watching you very closely over these past few days.
Okay.
I was impressed by your intervention to prevent Peru from killing himself.
Oh, thank you.
Remind me of myself when I was starting out. As for the door of my crypt, no one had ever found out how to open it before you. You succeeded in telling the Hillsborough twins apart. Even for me, that wasn't an easy thing to do at first. I remain proud of what you achieved for me by falsifying that letter to the Pope on behalf of Piaggi, because I know that was not an easy task. But the important thing is that you escaped the worst with Volner, because he could have killed you when you were in the guise of Piaggi.
Yes, it was a bit touch and go.
Which leads me to a chat about what I envisage for you now. You are the chosen one, Louis. The one I've been waiting for all this time.
Thank you.
We are going to be able to become one.
I don't quite follow you.
Be proud of yourself, son, for you are the one I have chosen to be my next mortal coil.
Oops.
But what about me? Am I imagining things, or did he just tell me to my face that he's going to eat me?
Unfortunately, no, you won't survive the transfer. But I want you to know that I only select my bodies from my own children, and that you are the one who has impressed me most. It's far from being my first time, as you can imagine. I didn't think it was possible to find a more promising son than dear Augustus.
Danger,
You
danger,
can
Will
be
Robinson.
very proud of yourself.
Wait a second. Hang on. Do you realize what you're saying? Are you insane?
Oh, come, my son. Let's not end everything on a bad note, please.
Son of a bitch. He's not going to get away with this so easily. I won't let you do it.
What on earth are you thinking? That you'll be able to kill me? This is ridiculous, Louis. Come now, be reasonable.
Wham. Oh no.
Don't fight.
Oh no.
I won.
I see. Oh, it's playing the credits music. Was that it?
As Mortimer had planned, Napoleon Bonaparte sold Louisiana to the United States after purchasing it from Spain. Bonaparte continued his political and military ascension until he proclaimed himself emperor. He went on to invade a large part of Central Europe.
He sure did.
The legend of Napoleon persisted after his death, conferring on the emperor the role of Messiah for France. Remaining very popular, George Washington put an end to the various internal rebellions without violence and re-established trade agreements with Great Britain. Upon his death, he became a national hero and left an entire nation in a state of mourning. On his return to Spain, Manuel Godoy proceeded to give Louisiana up to France.
It's true.
Later on, he became the target of the Crown Prince of Spain, Ferdinand VII. The latter gave no respite to his mother's lover, going as far as condemning him to exile. He confiscated all of Manuel's titles and possessions, as well as those of his mistress, Pepita. Pursued, they ended up living out their last years in France in poverty and anonymity. The influence von Volner had over King Frederick William ironically ended up working against him. The sovereign thrust him into increasing repression until the end of his reign. Von Volner became the object of the people's hatred, was therefore stripped of his titles and land by the new king, and died in poverty to general indifference in the Prussian countryside. The Duchess, through her close ties with the Crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links with the United States on both the diplomatic and commercial fronts. She became inseparable from Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. His Eminence, having successfully accomplished his mission, returned to His Holiness the Pope with full honors. Although all his ambitions had become possible, to the stupefaction of his entourage, the Cardinal preferred to retire to his Tuscan monastery, far from all political and diplomatic entanglements. Fascinated by the techniques involved in exorcism and demonology, he dedicated the last years of his life to the study of Inquisition reports. Elizabeth's family did everything in their power to find her, based on indications provided by their friend George Washington. In vain, they lost her trail in the port of Brest in France, and no one ever saw her again. On his return to Paris, Peru gave himself up to his peers of the revolutionary courts. He admitted to being implicated in several state corruption cases. Found guilty of treason toward the Republic, he was executed without a trial. No more was ever heard of Lord William Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was the subject of conversations in the European courts, but only for a few months.
That's some influence he had. Nothing on Gregory Home. Oh dear. Oh man. Failed. Shit. Turns out, Right, hang on. So, I'm gonna go back into it. I'm gonna go back into that and not give him the dagger this time. Right. And this time I know I can just go straight for the, I know what you're up to now, old man. Your friendly granddad routine is
It's all right,
fucking
son.
done.
Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
Hello, you're actually welcome. You're all just in time to watch me replay the last bit of this game.
Gregory?
We won. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to.
But
can't you guess
so
how I did it?
what the guy did
Lance of
confirm
Longinus is just a
last
vessel,
time was we
Louis. It could
actually
have been
picked
any
the right
object
Lance
that
of
had the blood
Longinus.
of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient,
So,
more precisely. But I didn't need
hopefully
the
that
blood of an
means-
ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Home.
That's what I don't get.
Therefore,
Why doesn't he just...
I am an ancient, Louis.
What happened in the ether?
I surpassed him.
What do you mean you surpassed him?
I made sure he was poisoned by my blood before our little chat. Remember the cup of tea in the dining room? I wagered that Gregory simply wouldn't be able to let it get cold. Old habits do die hard.
You put your blood in your tea?
And he put the hangman's rope round his own neck. Ironic, isn't it? Unable to extract himself.
So basically he took advantage of
It didn't take much time
Gregory
for me to
Home
absorb
being
In
British
any case,
and not being able to say
done is
no
done.
to a hot cup of
I'm
tea.
going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
I can't believe it. I can't believe they would attack us like that.
Come on, let's get it over with and join Mortimer in the dining room.
But now we know, don't we? Don't we, chat? We know now. We know his little game. Oh, I'm gonna get you this time. Yeah, dirty rat bastards. I'm saying that I've probably like fucked up enough. Like I've done all my tasks, right? Look, I just love my wife, and I'm just doing my tasks, but right.
Right. Now's the time to join Mortimer. I won't be able to go back after.
Oh, I'm coming for you. Gonna kick your butt. Nice. For anyone who just joined us there, that's we just got the ending where it was like, nah, you fucked it. Came up literally every objective. It just said failed, 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 failed. Nothing was alternative route or succeeded. It was all bad news.
Louis, I was expecting you.
Do you feel better?
Yes, don't worry, I'll be all right.
No, you
I wanted
won't.
to speak with you about what's going to happen next. But before we begin, I would like you to give me back the Holy Lance, please. Now
would you?
that Gregory is gone, you won't be needing it anymore, and I prefer to put it back in its place.
I no longer have it.
Oh shit! Oh no! That sucks. Oh, bollocks. Right, hang on. Do you know something? I'm gonna go back to the menu. Right, I know what I'm doing here this time.
What? But...
Yes, right, so I've got these two back.
What on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside.
Aye, so the main issue was...
Where are we?
In the ether.
This was the chapter I finished just as I started the stream.
It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me.
I used a few effort points on like just analysing something, but now that I know the answers to shit, I'll just be able to like go straight through.
I must find them quickly.
Right.
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
Okay. There was some... Oh, that would have also been really useful. What a tit. Right, okay, so he's in there. Okay, cool. I'm actually a bit more prepared then this time for...
But there must
Sarah?
be a way.
Right.
Is that you?
Louis? Louis, can you hear me? I'm here, Louis. Can you see me?
Of course, but I don't understand.
Oh, merciful heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must help me.
Look, just calm down.
I can't see you, Louis.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, I can't see you. The K's are deserted. I can't leave, Louis.
Is that not pronounced key?
Help me.
You died.
Died? No! What are you talking about?
Get
Look,
shot.
I am right here.
We're not on the Ks.
Yes, we are. I haven't moved.
I promise you. I wish you were right, but you're not. It would seem that we're in what they call the ether.
Their world of spirits. I was sure it existed.
The poor woman is completely losing touch with reality.
What you
are
see
talking
is not
about?
real.
You just told her where she was
daren't
because she's
try to
in
understand.
some place that isn't in reality.
Am I condemned?
Look, neither of us know anything about this situation, really.
Help me, Louis.
Actually,
you are the
Louis, I
first
know
one,
more about the situation than
only
you
one
do
to
this
see
time.
me,
So,
to speak to me.
shut
Without
it.
you, I'll never get out of here. Don't leave me like this. I beg you.
Too bad for you. I can
Listen,
afford to do
you
that.
have to stay positive. Seeing as I've entered the ether, I must be able to leave it. If it's possible for me, then it's possible for you.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
Rational and open. Remember?
Yes, right. You are right. There must be a solution. But how come you can move around?
I'm not dead.
I don't understand.
I think there are many things
you're
that you don't
dead.
understand.
It doesn't matter. I trust you. You are going to help me, aren't you?
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Louis, I beseech you. Promise you're going to help me.
Of course I'm going to help you, Mother.
Thank you, Louis. I trust you. Thank you.
Alright then. So I think last time I just pretended. I suppose I may as well do this, like, because I haven't, and this is where the actual stream started
What
today.
am I doing here now?
Um,
Nothing seems real.
I know the order these guys go in, actually, so that's fine.
You're nothing but a coward.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here?
Who knows, man?
I don't understand a thing.
Louis, don't waste any time. Appease them. My thoughts are becoming confused. Help me.
Help
quick.
me!
Yes, not a minute to lose.
Right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. And that's how you solve a puzzle. Without any context. Yeah. So what I might try and do then is instead of sorting out all these memories first.
It's worked.
That was quick, right? So you've actually you've tuned in time for me to do that. That's the second time I've done that. So I've already actually finished the game. It took me like 50 minutes to like get through to the end, and let's just say it was not a good ending that I got. So I'm now replaying the last couple of chapters of the game to yeah, because it's like it was actually quite good. It's like you've got the episode select, and then in the episode you can just pick like the chapters you want to play. I thought I could just play.
I can hear you.
I thought I could just play the chapter,
Help me. Help.
the final chapter again, but I didn't have enough items to do.
I didn't do anything. Help me.
Make a decision. It would have.
What? What are you doing here?
You. It wasn't enough for you to
Yes,
let me be killed.
I talked to the mother like
Fool.
last
You
week,
couldn't have
end of
stopped
last
her
week's
from
stream.
shooting, could you?
Don't you sass me. Wait, hang on. She's immune to. Right, so we found out she's immune to. Oh, she's vulnerable
You
to
can
that.
change your tone because I'm not the one who shot at you, remember? It's not my fault if your sister got rid of you like a dead weight.
Oh, harsh.
What you just said was nasty.
That was
That
nasty,
was for
dude.
treating me like an idiot.
I didn't want it to happen like that. I just wanted to exist a little too.
Didn't you ever think there might be other ways of doing that?
Obviously, it's easy to say that now. Louis, we have no time to lose. Help me, please.
What on earth is she talking about? Come on, you're dead.
No. There's got to be a solution. I am made of the same stuff as you. I already survived a gunshot at point-blank range.
That's
I
true.
will survive this. Help me. I'll go mad if I stay here any longer. I must have been here several months. I stopped counting from... Hang on. What are you doing here? Are you dead?
I'm not dead, you're dead.
No. Sir Gregory brought my spirit here, but I must get back as soon as possible.
So you should be able to help me.
Right. So, all these answers look like no, but I don't know leads into a chance to actually help her. I don't think she got what she deserved. I think she was,
Emma, I have no
idea
of what's going on.
manipulated
How do you
by her
expect me to
sister.
help you?
There must be a way. I beg you, promise you will help me, Louis.
Last time I promised nothing and she said she would get out of here and kill me.
All right, calm down. I'll do everything I can to get you out of here.
Thank you, Louis. I knew you were a good man.
Right. I must get going now. Just stay calm. Everything will work out fine.
Louis! No! Don't leave me! Louis! Filthy scum, I'll kill you!
Okay.
I'll get out of here and I'll come looking for you, Louis de Richet! Do you hear me? I will find you!
Did I not just say I would be back and help her?
My memories.
Jesus wept.
I'm losing my...
Oh, so either way, that's the same outcome.
Louis?
Cool. Good to know.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste!
Right, I'm going to go over here because there's a portrait that I didn't go through last time. And one of the missed opportunities was talk to one of the a demon. So I'm assuming they're in here.
Who's there?
Elizabeth? But you left.
Gregory? No. No, you are not Gregory. Something's not right. Gregory, you are in danger.
Elizabeth, what's the matter?
Who are you?
My name is Louis de Richet. Sarah de Richet's son.
Sarah. I know someone called Sarah, an impure, a spawn of Williams. No, you cannot be her son. She couldn't have children. What's happening here? My son is in danger. Talk.
Oh, wait, I can't mind read them because...
But tell me, what happened with the...
That's enough.
Oh, shit.
Do you think you can quit?
Oh.
To me? You really have no idea who I am.
Is Elizabeth still alive?
She is. Was it you who prompted her to leave?
Yes. She felt...
What gives you the right?
I didn't mean any harm.
Young fool. She allowed me to find out what was going on with my sons. Stop interfering in my business.
Oh. Oh, so... This is their dad. Okay.
Whom do I have the honor of addressing?
You are just a fool, a mere child. I have no time to waste with you.
Alright. Rude.
Sir, rest assured, I have no quarrel with you. With all due respect, would you mind telling me to whom I'm speaking, please? I would not like to make a blunder.
I see you're trying to be civil. I accept your ignorance and agree to answer you. I am the father of all. Founder of our house. Grand architect of the laws that govern us. And creator of he you call Gregory home. At this moment, yes. As well as all of his brothers and sisters.
Damn it. It's Home and Mortimer's father. But why am I hearing you through Elizabeth Adams?
So that is how you see me, is it? Here, everything is mere make-believe. Your mind is working to give me an appearance that will allow you to see me.
Oh. Oh, it's a coping mechanism, okay.
I'm one of the guests of the conference, an ally of Sir Gregory.
Liar.
Oops.
I see that you serve the interests of William. I see. Gregory. You poisoned it.
It wasn't me! I haven't done anything!
Scoundrel, how dare you?
Scoundrel.
I assure you, I knew nothing about it.
Now you're telling the truth. William, I should never have trusted you at all.
You will pay.
Okay, so I know who he is. Alright, okay.
No, Louis, no. The longer you remain in his presence, the more danger you're in. Just get out of here.
Wait! I have a proposal to make to you.
Oh. So I didn't get this last time.
I'm listening.
William has to pay for what he did. He had no right. No one must ever attack a member of one's own family. That is the law. If you don't want to be involved in all this, let me enter your mind. When the time comes, I will just step in.
You mean like with Elizabeth?
Elizabeth was not part of our family. She didn't get any choice.
But you can't say it worked out well for her. What's to say that once inside he won't stay there?
If I ask my children to respect the rules, then I must do so as well. So
that does seem reasonable.
Do you accept my proposal?
It does. It's and trust me. So after seeing the ending that I've just seen, William is like a complete dick. He's bad news bears.
Very well.
So
I accept.
I'm actually going to take every opportunity to.
Good. Pursue your goal now. When the time comes, I will take care of William.
So, in the final chapter, you have the option to hand over the Lance Longinus spear, which it turns out was the actual correct one. But so first time handed it over, quite the thing, lovely jubbly, and then he's just sort of like, oh, by the way, so now I'm going to take over your body. And you'll be the new Mortimer. And I was like, alright, cool, but what about me? And he was like, nah, you're going to die. And I was like, oh, shit. So then that happened. But it was weird because he tried to use, it did this thing. Oh, alright, calm down.
I hope I made the right choice.
Yeah, you did, mate. Mortimer, does this sort of Jedi mind trick shit on you. And you then try and block him, but basically you just die instantly. And then Mortimer's like, I won. So I think that's the cue where this Asahel guy comes out and goes, nah mate, slap, bad boy. That's why I'm more willing to trust him than I am Mortimer. Right. So this bit, you've got to analyse these sort of broken portraits. And some of them, they're all random memories for Gregory. But basically, they're all the memories leading up to
at the previous conference
this conference,
I'm sure he already
and the trap
knew
that Gregory fell into.
First event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
recall Sparta.
Nope.
I recall Sparta.
I recall Spartacus. Do you? I don't.
France. So much effort. So much waste. His children are gathered together. Yes, he allowed me. He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference, supposedly to find her.
I'm on the right track here.
You sure are, buddy.
I can't hold out.
So yeah, the from Monday, I've put a poll up on Twitter. Actually, if you haven't already seen it, put a poll up on Twitter for what game I'll be starting on Monday, and it's between the Resident Evil 3 remake, the Little Nightmares, and the Until Dawn. And so far, last time I checked it, Resident Evil 3 remake is beating it, but it has been like 50-50 between that and Until Dawn. So give that a wee look. I think the poll's up until like Monday afternoon. I think I set the right timer. I might be wrong.
I recalled Sparta. And when he cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when Elizabeth disappeared,
He says one more, and I thought that meant that he had I only needed 5. It's like, no.
he feed. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we
Getting to the end here.
Well, I'm hoping a few more people vote then.
I recalled Sparta.
See, this is when the next 3 people vote for Little Nightmares or something like that, because I'm pretty sure Little Nightmares last time I saw had no votes. So I mean, I'll find a coin at some point and I'll flip it. Right, here we go. I know you want face cam, right? So the whole thing with face cam is like
Drank his cursed tea.
it actually takes up a good deal of room in terms of doing it through the console.
Cut off all communication with his father. Brought his
I
children.
mean, it's not like I don't scream all the time, so you'll know when I get a fright.
The traitor!
But I know.
Stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late. You have managed to follow my thoughts. Come to me. Quickly.
Right, here's what we're gonna do. Screaming is good. Yeah, I mean, it will have to do because so I tried setting basically a camera up in here so I could have a webcam up while streaming console stuff, but because the TV in my bedroom is, I got that with my first month's wages from my first job when I was 18, so 14 years old. It doesn't support the Elgato, which is weird.
Louis, hurry. He's coming.
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here. He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his mind.
He's
getting ready
to the blue.
Pull out all the stops. He's going to devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis, you are here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him.
So this time round, I'm going to go with the opposite
protect
stuff that
It's over, my son.
we decided on
We have
in my
won.
last
A
run
new
of this
order can be born.
this episode, just to, or
I'm
not this
so
episode. This,
weak.
oh yeah, in fact, this game's
I
episode.
can feel him entering.
Because then that way we can.
I can no longer.
Because I went
keep
full
him out.
on support Mortimer.
He's coming.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing me.
Oh dear.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning. He's mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis.
Don't worry, son.
Father?
Father?
I am here. You can go in peace.
Father, I am sorry.
Don't be. You've been infallible, right to the end.
Oh.
I am proud.
Oh, this is on you.
All those years watching you grow into who you are today.
But Father, I almost...
No. If your brother had not been so malicious, you would still be with us. I am here now. I am going to take care of him. Count on me to...
Stop! All of you! Leave now!
Okay, so that bit was new. Huh. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going into this final chapter with a few more items and stuff. Right. Oh, he knows. Oh.
William,
Calm down, Louis.
how dare you?
Louis?
Your own brother.
Father?
Gregory
Father?
should have never trusted you. I knew he shouldn't have come here.
No, not now.
It's pointless trying to run.
So this is panning out way differently. My eyes still... Okay, no, they're normal. Okay. I wasn't actually expecting it to be this different. That's quite cool. And again, it's a vast improvement on anything.
Louis. There's something I'd like to understand before we go any further.
What is it that you'd like to know?
First, know that you are not responsible for your father's errors.
Oh,
However,
this is a new
must
confrontation.
answer for your own actions.
Uh-oh. I better tell him what he wants to know.
Tell me, Louis, what is your share of responsibility in all this?
Oh, Jesus.
Ever since I got here, I've done everything in my power to try and make things right. Thanks to me, Elizabeth is alive.
And without her, I had no one to enable me to follow what was going on here. Do you think that you succeeded? When you got wind of William's plans about the conference, did you tell Gregory?
Oh wow, you just can't straight up. Gee, look at that though. That costs a ridiculous amount. So when you got wind of William's plans about the conference, did you? I mean, prove your innocence. Like, suppose there isn't any point in denying it. I don't know why those are blanked out though. I can't press those at all. That I think any skill stuff is no point. Yeah, like any skill stuff is like actually just too expensive. I don't have any more honey, and I want to save this thing for the end if the same options come up.
No, but I had only been here a short time. I didn't trust Gregory any more than I did William. I came here for Sarah's sake, not to take part in all their twisted machinations.
Certainly, but you made your choice. Deciding not to
Fuck.
act is a choice like any other. So then, what did you do to thwart William?
That's actually true. I did steal the lance to kill him.
When Sarah told me about the power of the Lance of Longinus, I made every effort to find it in order to eliminate it.
And I know I found the right one.
A worse answer.
What?
We're almost done here, Louis. Tell me, in your opinion, what should I do with William?
Right. Okay. So this is my last chance. I could fuck this up, but the whole thing is, his rules are that he said he'd follow. You don't attack members of your own family. I know your rules. Whoa, 12. Jesus wept. And he's not going to forgive him, so I think bury him alive. Just trap him, like imprison him, and that'd be it.
I think you should bury him alive. For an eternal being, I think that punishment would be fitting.
Yeah.
Because according to the family rules, we're not allowed to kill a family member.
I certainly agree with you on that point. He deserves no less. I see
Whew.
you have understood.
Whew.
I believe you have earned a place in our family.
Yes!
I cannot wait to introduce you to the others. But first of all, William must pay for everything he has done. Let's go.
Okay, that was squeaky bum
Time to
time.
get this over and done with.
I didn't actually think I would fail those other two options, but I suppose saying that I took the Lance of Longinus to kill William went directly against his rules.
William! Gregory should never have trusted you.
I knew he shouldn't have come here. You evil little cockroach.
No, Father. Wait.
It's over, my son. You've gone too far this time.
Oh, Father. By the way, I have a little surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
Now what have you done?
Let me introduce you to my new servants. You know, I have studied our talents closely, and as you see, they
Do you really think that mutilating your servants so that they can't hear is going to save you?
Well, I admit that was the idea.
You are pathetic. On your knees.
I can feel you entering.
Your ego has always been your weakness, my
Do you know-
son. You are your worst
There are so
enemy.
many
When
different
will you
ways to word
understand
what they're
that
saying.
No lock is impenetrable.
No!
If you're the only one who can master them, all I need to do is master you.
Stop! No!
You gambled. You lost.
Look, Louis. Look at him.
You broke the most important of our family rules, William. The one that gives meaning to all the others. Thou shalt not kill. Never, ever kill a member of our family.
What's going to happen to him?
He will be buried alive. But don't worry about that. It is over. Everything that belonged to him is yours now. And I am proud to welcome you among us.
Thank you.
You deserve to join us, Louis. You have great potential and many things to learn. Come to me.
I'm coming.
Oh, okay. So, that was a substantially better ending than the previous one. Also a bit longer. Because that final chapter, when I just go with whatever Mortimer's saying, like, it was basically like boom, 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 dead, done, credits. Whereas that one, had a confrontation I didn't know about. I mean, these people still look miserable as fuck, but yeah, that again is the end of that chapter. Okay.
As Mortimer had planned, Napoleon Bonaparte sold Louisiana to the United States after purchasing it from Spain. Bonaparte continued his political and military ascension until he proclaimed himself emperor. He went on to invade a large part of Central Europe. The legend of Napoleon persisted after his death, conferring on the emperor the role of Messiah for France.
Sorry, I wasn't looking
popular,
at the
George
thing there
Washington
because it's
put
turned
an
down
end
just
to the
enough. It
various
sounded like you
internal
said
rebellions
Messiah for
without
farts.
violence, and re-established trade agreements with Great Britain. Upon his death, he became a national hero and left an entire nation in a state of mourning. On his return to Spain, Manuel Godoy proceeded to give Louisiana up to France. Later on, he became the target of the Crown Prince of Spain, Ferdinand VII.
Well, you've
The
got to
latter
watch out.
gave no respite to his mother's lover, going as far as condemning him to exile. He confiscated all of Manuel's titles and possessions, as well as those of his mistress, Pepita. Pursued, they ended up living out their last years in France in poverty and anonymity. The influence von Wollner had over King Frederick William ironically ended up working against him. The sovereign thrust him into increasing repression until the end of his reign. Von Wollner became the object of the people's hatred, was therefore stripped of his titles and land by the new king, and died in poverty to general indifference in the Prussian countryside.
I mean, we all hope to aim so high, don't we?
Through her close ties with the crown, made it possible for Great Britain to build closer links with the United States on both the diplomatic and commercial fronts. She became inseparable from Marchioness Cunningham, reputed for being the most influential mistress of King George IV of England, and whom she inducted into the Golden Order. His Eminence, having successfully accomplished his mission, returned to His Holiness the Pope with full honors.
Good for him,
Although all
even
his
though I
ambitions had
completely...
become possible, to the
So,
stupefaction of his
the one thing
entourage,
though,
the Cardinal
which was
preferred
like
to retire to his
vindication,
Tuscan monastery,
was
far from all
everything,
political and diplomatic
like, so the
entanglements.
letter that I had to write
Fascinated by
and
the
like
techniques involved in
expertly
exorcism and demonology,
expertly
he dedicated
like,
the last years of his life
what's the
to
word,
the study
doctor,
of Inquisition reports.
and everything like finding the right lance of Longinus spear.
To find her, based on indications provided by
I did
their friend
everything
George
brilliantly,
Washington.
according to Mortimer.
In
But of
vain.
course, then that led to
They
me
lost her
getting
trail
done
in
in.
the port
So,
of Brest in France, and no one ever saw her again.
oh.
On his return from Paris, Peyrou resigned from his posting as judge at the revolutionary courts.
My
He
name is
withdrew to the
Judge.
south of France with his daughter until his death. No more was ever heard of Lord William Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was the subject of
'Cause he's a
conversations in the
loser.
European courts, but only for a few months.
Oh, that's it. Okay. See that? Okay. Way. Oh. Okay, fair enough. I saw Lord Mortimer being imprisoned for eternity. Okay. Yeah, in fact, that's the one mystery of I never ever got to saw Al Azif, the book. Okay, well that's the end of that. I did it again. But this time I actually won. I actually survived. Cool. Well, that's the end of that game. So last night was finishing Discworld, and tonight is finishing this. I'm just trying to clear. I've cleared the board now for the start of next week. But yeah, that was an okay game. Thank you. Yeah, it was okay. I think I liked the mechanics more than I liked the actual story. See if your average Telltale game ran like that, and they were more far apart, and they were spaced further apart, I would have enjoyed them more. Like, I think there was a certain amount of depth to the skill system that definitely did add to the game, and also just how drastically different that last chapter was, because I'd met that demon, chose to get possessed. Like, I thought there was just going to be one or two changes. I thought I was still going to have to, like, shank Mortimer. So I think... Oh, Ian Marshall. I was sure Asahel was voiced by bloody Bill Nye. That's who he sounded like. Yeah, like, so an episodic game like that can be done, and like a game like that with a license can be done, and I think it can be really, really good. Oh, see, I fucking love it. One of the special thanks is you. Do you know, every time I watch a game credits and it says special thanks and blah 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 blah, and then it just, like, see, sometimes when it says and you, thanks for playing, I'm like, yeah, thank you for thanking me. Oh, okay. Co-funded by the European Union. Huh, there you go. Yeah, like, I think if you just... You need to add a bit more depth to a game like this. An episodic story game, so you're actually invested and you're not just sort of sitting there tapping a button, or, oh no, look, a quick time event, do the thing. Oh, you failed the quick time event. Well, this time it killed you. The next one probably won't. It'll just lead you down a slightly different path that doesn't actually matter. Like, Telltale is... Don't get me wrong, there's a couple games I love. But the illusion of choice is, like, they were the sort of the grandmasters of showcasing the illusion of choice. Because there'd be quite a few times I'd replay something and then go, alright, okay, I'll do it this way. And it's like, oh cool, I ended up in the exact same space. And nothing really changed. Cool. So you had no real other option. The story was never going to change. Whereas that one, that was a really... I really liked that in terms of how they did that in this. Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. I realise it's Saturday night, and now people have now that people have been told they can't go drinking past 10 o'clock. They're probably they're doing all their drinking quite early now at the weekends, and still going out, which I think is foolish. But that's just me. In fact, that was me before lockdown, so you know. Thank you very much for all tuning in. I'll be starting either Resident Evil 3 Remake or Until Dawn on Monday, and then I'll start something else the day after or something like that. Tomorrow it'll be Bloodborne as per usual, because that's still technically a horror game in that I'm horrible at it. I'm just kidding. I'm alright. Like I'm getting through it, but I'm really spamming some attacks. And yeah, I think I've got something else I want to play as well. But yeah, I'll be alternating between Resident Evil 3 Remake, Little Nightmares, and Until Dawn. And then once I've finished Until Dawn, I'll move on to Man of Medan, which is the game by the same guys. So I hope you're into some watching me scream occasionally, or get stressed, or like the scared heavy breathing that you get when you're running away. I'll be doing that. I'll be doing all of that. I might see if I can find a wee game on the computer, on the laptop that I can play that's horror, and then that way you can see my face get scared as well. I mean, I've got fucking 300 games on Steam just sitting there, so I'm sure I can find something. I'm not playing Outlast though, because I'm a big chicken nerd. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it there. I mean, it's a bit of a shorter one, but I didn't realise how close to the end I was. And yeah, again, thank you all for tuning in. If you're looking for some sweet entertainment tonight, be sure to tune into Bag of Knives later on, where they'll be playing some Among Us, and then possibly some Left 4 Dead 2, which would be super cool. It's a very Left 4 Dead 2 is a really cool game. I was saying earlier to Darren that it's probably one of the game on Steam that I've put the most hours into. That and Dawn of War. But yeah. So guys, thank you very much. I will see you all soon. Have a wonderful night. And don't turn off the console. Yeah. Have a beautiful time.